see you, Mo. Nice to see you, Jennifer. Welcome. Thanks for inviting people. Hey. Hi, Sherry. It's lovely to have you here, and lovely for you to share with me yesterday. I'm so grateful for you, my love. Beautiful lady. Somebody who can read me very well. I'm very grateful for that. She's never met me physically, but god damn it, she knows me. Melissa, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, love? So everybody, I'm here in the woods taking a few deep breaths after having a lovely relaxing day in the sun. Giving myself some time out. Well needed time out. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. So if you don't know me, my name is Indra. silent-moon.co.uk is me. There's my website from the beautiful Mo Morrison. Thank you for sharing. And you can catch me on Instagram and on Facebook at Silent Moon Imaginarium. Dennis, welcome. Hi everyone. So today I really wanted to speak about the strength of vulnerability, and maybe to get some shares from you lot too. So let's just draw a few deep breaths in, as this week is Global Meditation Scope, so we've got that coming up at the weekend, which is wonderful. My name is Jan, and my Twitter name sometimes confuses people. Is it Jan or Jan? Which one, my darling? Is it said with a Jan, a Ya, or a J? Just let me know. How are you? I'm good, thank you, my love. So I wanted to speak quite a lot about vulnerability, and I was thinking that maybe I will do this in two parts because it's quite a big subject. Nation. So vulnerability is a strength. It's a doorway to knowing ourselves as the love that we truly are, and that's how I see vulnerability. Aha, good. Okay, thanks, love. Hi from Turkey. It's not something that we need to shy away from. It's not something that we need to run away from. It's something that we really need to embrace. It's something that really does open our doors in love, and it helps us to connect with others. Because today I wanted to show the woods. Hello Collier, welcome. How are you doing? So for many of us in our time here on this planet Earth, we've managed to protect ourselves, and so at a young age we've erected this huge wall of protection around us, which has often caused us suffering. I know, me too. So it separates us from others, and it just separates us from our true knowing of who we really are. Yeah, we do protect ourselves, we so do. And I thought today was a really good invitation to invite you to let go of that just a little bit. Yeah, me too. I work from nature, so I love stepping out in nature. So having that awareness to surrender is a big step. It's a really big step to freedom, to have that awareness to surrender to your own vulnerability, to who you truly, truly are, to feel the love within you, and really to touch the strength of your inner being. So touch that space of loveliness within all of you, within every one of you. Thanks for the hearts. The reason I'm not showing my face today is because I don't always need to show my face. I always feel that it's sometimes nice just to be with the nature and with the sounds of the birds. Absolutely, me too. Surrender to self, and it's the best way for me to get grounded too. Looks like Kentucky. Actually, this is North Yorkshire in the UK, so maybe quite different. I'm not sure, I haven't been to Kentucky. So just give yourself a moment. I just want you to sort of think about for a few moments what it's like when you're put in a threatening situation that makes you feel like you want to retreat, like you want to run away behind a wall, or put that barrier of self-protection up. That often we don't know it, but it often creates quite a lot of suffering when we put that barrier of self-protection up, because it blocks us mentally and it blocks us emotionally, and it puts those walls up, and our awareness of our true self is lost, and fear makes us run. Absolutely, Sherry, it's so true, it's so true. And your beautiful words to me yesterday made me really think and sit and open myself up to being even more vulnerable and crying a little bit more, and just really opening myself up yesterday, and it was truly beautiful and very much helped by you, my love. So let me ask you a question. Thank you. I can tend to agree to that. I do. I want to ask you all a question, and please feel free to share this, but share your answers or just listen. What's the purpose of your armor? What's the purpose of the armor that you put up to stop your high gel? What's the purpose of your armor that you put up to stop yourself opening up to vulnerability, to stop yourself showing your true nature? What is it? What is it for you? I'll give you a few moments to share if you'd like to, or maybe not. That's okay. Hi Meredith. I'm slightly early today actually. Wow, yeah, it sometimes causes that flight feeling to kick in. That's exactly what I have. I get into that sort of nervous reaction, kind of boof. Yeah, I totally get that, my love. Fear of embarrassment. That is such a wonderful thing to sort of own up to, Sherry. It's great. Thank you for sharing that. That's really lovely. So when this armor comes up, when the purpose of our armor comes up, because it's there, because it's absolutely right. It's that fight or flight syndrome. You know, we want to protect ourselves. We put our armor up like a knight in shining armor, and it separates us from what love is really about. To really join with others, it separates us, and the mind. It creates a suffering within our mental body and an emotional body and our spiritual levels as well. It puts those barriers in every area of our life, and it kind of fear of rejection. Absolutely, Jill. Fear of rejection. So this armor that I'm speaking about is very much, you know, situations in childhood often trigger it off. Situations in childhood often, you know, are there, and sometimes we don't even know that it happens, just unconsciously, you know, bang, one day something happens within the family or with a group of friends or whatever it is, and all of a sudden this coat of armor goes up, and then another, and then another, and then another, and there's a lot of pain. Obviously there's a lot of pain within that, and although we bring that from our childhood into our adult life, it kind of separates us. It separates us from our own peace. It separates from us, from our from our ability to be peaceful. We don't even know we're hiding sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. And probably most of all, our ability to actually connect with others. So we drop that. We go into our shell. And sometimes, and I'm not saying, because I go into my shell, sometimes it's okay to go into your shell. It's okay to give yourself permission to go into your shell because of what somebody says, hi Vanessa, or what somebody puts out there. I'm talking about vulnerability today. I'm talking about vulnerability being a strength. So I've said quite a lot already. I came on a few minutes early today, so you might want to watch the replay. Yeah, dropping the armor. And also dropping the armor means that we have to trust. We have to trust what's around us to actually drop that armor. It's not always easy to do it when we find ourselves in a place of untrust. I'm deeply, deeply in trust with this environment where I am now. This is my place. This is where I stay. This is where I love. Aha, yeah. Cancerians, knock on that shell and then scuttle off to the side. Just like the crab, absolutely. So I'm actually sat here, connecting with myself here, on the floor, sat on the earth and with my feet in the ground, listening to the birds, but obviously sharing with you too. So when we think about this armor, awareness of our armor, really being aware of what it is, I want you to just do something for a few moments here. And I'm not showing my face today for a reason. I don't always show my face, and I love the woods, and I personally want to show you the woods today. So that's where I'm at, and I want to be in the place where I want to be. So and that's here. So I'm sharing it with you. So I want you to be aware of your armor. I want you to think back to an experience that may be recent. something that may be recent, when you felt negative towards somebody, when you really felt negative towards somebody. That could have been yesterday, that could have been 2 weeks ago, but whenever it was, just let it come to your heart now. And replay this in your mind and look for the moment when a thought passed through your mind about being afraid of being the victim. Sorry, I missed that comment. When did the thought go through your mind when you felt the victim? When you felt the victim at that point in time, when somebody's projection hurt you, there was a point. Hi Wendy, there was a point in there that you felt the victim. So that comes with resistance, that feeling of resistance towards the other. That's often felt, and it's often felt as threatening somehow. And if you noticed yourself upset, this also creates fear, as Joel said. Oh, you can watch the replay, my love. And it also creates you being the victim. It puts you in the place of victimhood. And I know sometimes feel defensive, yeah, and absolutely I feel defensive, and that's how I feel when I go into victim mode. I go bang, straight into defense. Thank God for Sherry. I will big you up again yesterday, my love. You were just my shining light, and you couldn't have been a bigger shining light than you were. So you took me from that place where I felt myself as victim, and you helped me see. You really helped me see. You really did. You helped me see, and I want to tell you that. I really want to tell you that because you did. Hi, my darling. How are you doing? So, there's always that second irritation also. Irritation is a good one. I am out here hugging those trees. I spend most of my life hugging trees. Yeah, me too. Me too. I love the sound of the birds. So in a second, when you feel that victimhood, irritation arises, anger arises, which is all the armour, which makes us look like the other person did something really horribly wrong and created that fear within us that arose, and that resistance and all the shit that came up with that, whatever it was. You was invited to. So it's always really good, what I think often is really good, to replay the situation, just to allow yourself to feel, to dance the dance, yeah. Allow yourself to feel, but without attachment, without putting yourself in a place of vulnerability. Just feel a vulnerability, but not attaching to it, and don't engage with it. So be the witness. Allow yourself to feel the witness role. Vulnerability is a great strength. We must learn to be vulnerable. Absolutely, it's so true. It's so true. I'm ripping layers every day, my love. So I work a lot with addiction. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Indra, silent-mean.co.uk. I create with this space that I live in here. Beautiful space. I really am connected to the earth, and I'm also a yoga therapist. So I work with addiction. I've shared my story over the last few weeks, which has opened up my vulnerability. It's opened my heart, and I felt that. I felt it through scoping. I felt it through social media. I felt the attacks, and I've also felt the love. Hugely felt the love. So when I teach people, we put our defences against us and means of protection. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Thank you. But what I want to say is that when I teach people with addiction, the place that I take them in is to the place of witness. Oh, thank you. Can you sing a song, please? I sing many songs. We can all be the witness. We can all be the witness, and we can all step out of a situation. Never say you can't, because you've all witnessed something, good or bad. You've all witnessed something. So you can witness your own body breathing, you can step out your body, you can look at it and you can see, what is it doing now? It's getting attached to this shit. Stop. Or let yourself feel it and go through the emotion without attaching to the emotion. The witness is always available. Sing Mad World. I love that song. So Eckhart Tolle is one of my great teachers. I love him very much. If you don't listen to him, please do. He's simple. He's a little known. He's beautiful. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying that. He laughs. He's just gorgeous. He shares so beautifully. Catch him on YouTube, and he'll always talk about witnessing what's going on through you. He is. He's just amazing. He's just a gorgeous man. He's beautiful. He's just a soft energy. I listen to him 3 or 4 times a day when I have the chance, and he grounds me as well as this place. He really brings me to my center. So fear is resistance to vulnerability. So I ask you not to label. I ask you not to give yourself labels, to put labels on stuff. Step back, wand, examine where you allowed yourself to feel as we do. Beautiful, lovely. And just allow it to be. Hi Laurie. Just allow. Experience from the pure sensation. I know Joel talks about that a lot with his MPA. Feel the vibration. So when the emotion comes, feel, yeah, Jennifer, there you go. I'll speak to you about it on Wednesday. Give you some tips on it, on what to listen to. When energy comes to you that maybe doesn't feel so good, and when, you know, it's like there and it's yucky, feel the vibration of it. Feel how it feels. He talks a lot about the vibration within the internal self. And the pain body. Feel the pain body, what the pain body goes through. I keep losing sound. Never mind, my love. Let me hear the woods instead of me. Feeling the pain body, feeling the vibration within the pain body, just feeling. Feeling to feel the clarity that's within. And within that feeling the vibration, you will feel relief and to let go. Yeah, he talks a lot about pain body. He talks a lot about pain body. He's very wonderful. It's neutral. Yeah, absolutely. So notice that. Just really, really notice that feeling. Every one of us can feel. Every single one of us can feel. So I'm probably going to make this into 2 parts because it's a big subject for me. But I want you just to go away today because I've spoken enough now. I need some time for me in the woods. I want you to go away and just try this little experiment. The next time that you feel some negativity or a reaction to negativity towards someone arising, just say to yourself, or even though I want to snap at them and I want to defend myself against this person, just allow yourself to be quiet. Hey, if you're just joining me, I'm just about to finish, so you might want to watch the replay. Just allow yourself to be quiet. Do yourself a favour, and as soon as you feel the irritation, that stuff coming to the surface, that anger, that fear, Jimmy Dale, welcome, whatever it is, just knock on the door of yourself and just say, hey, stay still, stay quiet. And allow the strength of your vulnerability and the openness to be there. And just see what happens. See what happens. Absolutely, I can too. I think I've got a lot in common with you. I can snap the shit out of people. I can take people's heads off. I'm a Scorpio, for God's sake. I can sting. Thank you. Quietness, yeah. I can sting. I know. I'm being vulnerable here, I just open up. I'm here. I can really sting. And then, you know, I can sting so damn hard that I go into the place of victim because what have I done? What have I done? Good morning. Good morning. You might want to watch the replay. This has been a long scope on how vulnerability is a strength, so please watch the replay. I'm going to try and do it in 2 halves and repeat a little bit more tomorrow. We all can if we choose to, absolutely. I also think it's to do with, I do actually think it's also to do with conditioning. We can retrain ourselves. but it's also to do with how we've seen our parents react. So just invite you, just allow yourself to allow those feelings to come up and to arise, but be the witness, step out, watch and observe. So whether that's in the next 24 hours or whatever. But I really do invite you, if this does happen in the next 24 hours, tweet me, email me, do whatever, indra@silentmoon.co.uk, and I would really, really appreciate the share. I really do want you to share with me. Yeah, absolutely, Wendy. Yeah, I do as well. That's really important. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always. Please do share. Please do share. I'm happy for you to stick stuff on my Facebook wall, and as we share our moon wish boxes, do please share how you're feeling, because I'm certainly not a closed one to vulnerability. Yeah, after I snap, I regret it, and yeah, so I think we need to learn something together here. I've learned a lot about doing it. I don't do it even half as much as I used to do it, because I've retrained myself, and I look back on myself even 2 years ago. The snapping that I used to do was just unreal. So just give yourself permission and let go of categorizing anything or putting anything into a box, and just allow yourself to feel pure energy that you are. Just occupy the same places and sensations. The sensations are all pure energy. That is what they are. So everybody, I think maybe tomorrow we'll, at the same time, we'll just add a little bit more onto this and just see where we are with it. If anything occurs in the next 24 hours, like I say, please share. Remember to take some deep breaths. Hi Heidi, you might want to watch the replay because we've shared a lot today, and I do really think, if you haven't shared this, please do, because I really do think, not that I'm asking for loads of shares, because I don't give a damn. If you want to share me, share me. If you don't share me. But what I'm saying is, this is important to everybody. Vulnerability is a strength, so I want people to know that, because that helps people. So I'm opening this up to you, sharing it with others. And also remember, global meditation next weekend. If you don't meditate and it's something that you would really love to try and do, and you're scared of it, you're in fear of it, because what is it? How do I know it's right for me? Come and try the different forms. Our lovely Collier's there, I'm there at 2:30 on Friday. And get involved in whether it's movement or breath or listening or healing or what's the other one? Whatever it is. It's there. Just get involved and just be aware of movement. I think I said that one. Healing, movement, healing, breath. Movement, healing. I've lost it, but it doesn't matter, because they're all there and they'll be there for you next weekend. Create! Thank you! The Spy from this one. Thank you. So they're all there, and they're all there for you to share. Because remember that you need to find your authenticity when it comes to, thank you, my darling, there you go. Heal, breathe, create, move, and listen. They're all there, and there is at least one of those that suits you. So there's no excuse not to step into your space of where you can find your peace and your stillness. Of course, that's if you want to. Maybe you don't. So everybody, just a few moments of silence before I turn off. These birds are singing the hell out of this wood, and they want to do it for you, so I'll shut up. Angie Mo, thank you. Love you loads. Love you all. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much for hearting. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.